With our rotational work, what we're actually doing is preventing rotation. So we're going to use the bands to exert some rotational forces on the body, but then we're going to prevent that rotation from occurring. So we're going to go back to our doorknob. Remember, go around both sides of the knob. And then we're going to go both handles in one hand. So weeks 1, 2, and 3, we're going to start with a basic press out. So hip width stance. You're going to bring your hands down somewhere close to the doorknob height. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then from here, you're simply pressing the arms out and coming back in. Pressing them out and coming back in. So there's no side-to-side movement. You're simply going from the sternum straight out in front of you and back in. As your arms extend, it gets a little bit harder to hold, and that's where we're creating our challenge. Out and back in. Obviously do both sides. So then we're going to go to a split stance version of this for weeks 4, 5, and 6. So the inside foot is going to go forward. Outside foot is going to go back, and we're going to have maybe 4 inches of width between the feet, but we're going to have pretty good separation forward and back. And then we're going to do the same thing. So same alignment from the sternum, straight out, and then back. And same thing on the other side. Weeks 7, 8, and 9, we're now going to start moving the band laterally. So we're going to step out a little bit. And the doorknob works because it's a little bit lower. All we need is a tiny bit of low to high angle on this. And what I'm going to do is move just the width of my body. So I'm going roughly from around my right hip, up across to the left shoulder, and back down. What I'm not allowing is movement through the torso or through the hips. So the movement is going to look like this. So I'm moving the band diagonally, but I'm not allowing any motion through my shoulders, no motion through my hips. So this is referred to as a reverse wood chop or a lift pattern. Keep it roughly the width of your body. And then weeks 10, 11, and 12, we're going to take that same lift pattern and put you back into that split stance. So inside foot is going to go forward, the outside foot is going to go back. And then we're going through that same range of motion, same action, and we're working to stay just as stable through the torso and through the hips. So with our rotational training, we want to make sure that we are preventing rotation as we go through our movements. Hips are not moving, shoulders are not moving.